Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Cups reversed. So the overall energy being the Four of Cups is really speaking to me that there's a situation where you're feeling a lack. You're not feeling like any opportunities are coming your way or none that you're interested in. This talks about boredom. This talks about feeling melancholy and just not happy with the choices or options that are available to you. Okay. With the start of the month, we have a lot of hope. We have the Star card here, and the Star card is all about optimism, hope, wishing upon a star and our wish being fulfilled. This also talks about emotional healing, and it talks about us overcoming and achieving what it is we desire. So it's saying to have hope and have faith that everything will work out. Underneath the Star card, I have the Death card, and the Death card talks about transformation and rebirth. So I feel as though this month is going to be a very transformative month in a very positive way, a very good way. It's not going to be something that is too challenging, I feel. I feel like it's more to do with work. Perhaps you are dealing with a situation where in the past you haven't felt so hopeful or optimistic, and this month you are realizing that there is hope and there is a reason to perhaps stay where you are or enjoy what you're doing presently, because underneath that I have the Three of Pentacles. And typically the Three of Pentacles talks about apprenticeship. It talks about learning a new skill. So this transformation that can be taking place is regarding you learning a new skill or gaining some knowledge, or perhaps going back to school to learn something new so that you can transform and grow and get that promotion that you're seeking or start that new career. In the Rider-Waite deck, this Three of Pentacles shows two men that are admiring the work of this young apprentice, and they are basically giving him hope and being optimistic and giving him advice as needed, but they're really teaching him and instructing him in a very humble way. So they're motivating him and inspiring him to continue the work that he's doing. And I feel like this is how you may be feeling within work for this month. Perhaps in the past you haven't received the recognition that you've desired, or you haven't felt that you were appreciated. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it's saying that you are going to receive that recognition for your work. Now, you may be dealing with a air sign, which would be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And I feel like this could be a boss. This could be someone that is in a position of power. This is someone that you may not entirely know where you stand with them or how they feel about you, because they kind of put their emotions on the back burner. They're very matter of fact. They focus on the details. They focus on the logistics. They're not someone that is highly emotional. And so you're not quite sure perhaps where you stand with this person. And I feel that this person may be making an offer to you this month. Perhaps they're asking you to join a venture with them, or that they're offering you some type of job. But I see that here with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this could be saying that you decide to not take them up on that offer. And it can also be saying that whatever offer they are presenting to you, it's not going to pan out. That can be falling through. I'd like to say too, quickly, with this King of Swords, next to the King of Swords I have the Fool card reversed. And the Fool card talks about running hastily into a situation, not having all the information necessary to make an accurate decision. So be mindful of that this month, that whatever offer this person is presenting, it may not be in your best interest. Also, with this Fool card reversed, it can be saying that someone may be deceptive with us, maybe making promises that they can't fulfill. So that's something to look out for as well. And I feel, however, that this is something you may intuitively already have an idea about or a grasp on, because we have the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess is talking about following our gut, following our intuition. It's also saying that whatever has been hidden from us thus far will be revealed. The High Priestess is someone who's very knowledgeable and wise, but she keeps her knowledge to herself and hidden behind this veil that's behind her. So being that this card is in the upright, it's saying that these false promises that were made, we will know this month to what extent and how false these promises were. Okay. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles reversed, I have the Two of Cups, interestingly enough. And I feel that the Two of Cups, if this is a work situation, as we have been discussing, this is a situation where in the past or presently, you may be feeling that this is a good opportunity for you, that you and this King of Swords are in sync, you understand one another, you know what each other needs, you know how to fulfill those expectations. However, again, this offer between the King of Cups and yourself, or I'm sorry, the King of Swords and yourself, it's not going to be, it's going to fall through. It's not going to be sustainable. It's also not going to be it's not going to work out in your benefit regarding financially. This may be a step down from where you presently are. And so that may be where this deception comes into play. Perhaps they're promising you more money than what you actually will be making. And this may hurt your relationship with this boss or with this potential employer. And intuitively, I feel that you already know this. Perhaps you have an idea of what they're willing to offer for the position, but he may come in and say, well, I'll offer you a little bit more, and it turns out you're not getting what they promised. The Chariot in reverse underneath the High Priestess. Now, the Chariot upright is about victory. It's about fighting for yourself, fighting for what you believe in, defending your ground. And in the reverse, this is saying that you may not have the victory that you're desiring in the way that you are desiring it. So if you follow through with this offer that you're receiving, it may be that it does not work in your best interest, and you're actually seeing that it's not a victory for you. It's not something where you feel you can make progress. It's actually holding you back. And with the Four of Cups here in the reverse, this is just saying you're going to feel melancholy about this, or sad, or I want to say, just bored with what you're doing. I feel like you may feel stuck. You may feel very stuck in this situation. If this is regarding a relationship, because, it may be so with the Two of Cups here. In the past, you may have had hope for a transformation to take place in this relationship. I also see that you are in the process of healing emotionally and going through a transformative state. You're focused on work. You're focused on learning new skills. You're focused on other aspects of your life, when suddenly this King of Swords may pop back in. And when he pops back in, he makes a promise to you that is not completely authentic and true. And he's coming across as someone who is saying, you are someone who satisfies me. You're my equal. We can have a long-term relationship together. We have such a strong connection. And you may have felt this for this person in the past. And so be wary of what they're saying, be leery of what they're telling you, because it's not completely honest. And your gut is telling you that with the High Priestess here. Your gut's telling you, there's something not right about this offer. You feel it, you know it. You're in a process of moving forward. Keep going in that direction, because with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is the Center card. It's saying that this offer will fall through. It's not sustainable. It's not something that's legitimate. There is not going to be a new beginning with this person. And it may be saying too here with the Ace of Pentacles reverse that you already know this. You know this person's deceptive. They've been deceptive with you in the past. And you are not giving this person the opportunity, even though you may feel like this person is your equal or a partner or someone that, you feel a strong connection with, like a twin flame or a soulmate connection. You're just not going to take it this month. And the Chariot in reverse means they won't be victorious. This offer that's coming in for you, again, with this King of Swords, you're just not happy with it. It's not satisfying to you. You don't want to pick it up. You don't want to begin again with this person. And I feel like that's the smart thing to do here because they are being deceptive. Let's look at the Fool card here and see what additional information we can get. So this person is promising you the sun, moon, and stars. They're offering you happiness and fulfillment. There is a hope of this person's return. Perhaps you have hoped for it, or they have been hoping for it. However, this relationship does need to end. Again, I don't see you picking it up here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's just not going to happen. It's at its end. You're in a very transformative state right now. We have Muerte, death here, and we also have it here with the death card. And you're ready to move forward. You're moving on. You're moving up. So on the Ace of Pentacles reversed, we have the Precious Gift. Perhaps this person, again, is promising you this gift, this opportunity for a new relationship or a rekindle of a relationship. If it's regarding a job, again, there's a promise here, a present being presented to you. There's a longing, a hope, and a desire for this relationship to return, but also this is talking about if it's a work situation. I feel for some of you this can be you returning to a previous job or a previous employer or a previous position, and then for some of you it's just a longing for something new to come in, and they fulfill this longing by offering you this gift. However, it's not all it's cracked up to be. And then we have the Jealousy card. So this says that perhaps if this is a relationship situation, this person is coming back into your life because they're jealous. They may be jealous of you having some stability and security in a financial sense. They're jealous because you have been able to move forward with your life and they see that here. This can also be saying if it's a job situation, that someone may be wishing to acquire you because they know your skills, they know your talents, and they want to possess you. They want to move you into their area. But again, it's not a fulfilling thing. I don't see you following through with it, or I see the offer falling through. So on the Chariot reversed, I have Lemonade. This is something regarding nuptials or relationship or some agreement of a highly spiritual nature. Then we have Fortuna, fortunate turn of events, and Giovanni Fanciulla, attraction again to a young virgin. So this is for me the Virgo in this oracle deck. And since we're talking about Virgo, I'm going to assume that that's what this card is referring to with the Chariot reversed. I feel like this is saying someone is going to be presenting you with an offer or a commitment in a relationship of love. Perhaps they are coming back and saying they wish for a marriage with you. This is a fortunate turn of events because perhaps this is something you've been waiting for so long. Finally, at the beginning of this month, you're moving on, and that's when this person decides to let you know, hey, this is how I feel about you. I'm coming back and I'm offering this to you. But they're not doing it with true intentions or true love. They're doing it for their own selfish gain. And this is you here, the Virgo. So if this is a work situation, This is someone offering you, again, an offer. You feel that it's a fortunate turn of events, okay? But being that this is coming up on the Chariot reversed, it's not going to be successful. So just really be on guard this month with offers, opportunities. Really try to consider all aspects. Don't rush into it because, again, with this Fool card reversed, it can mean that you're rushing in hastily without fully considering the consequences of your decisions. The last card I'm going to look at is the Four of Cups reversed here. Well, this confirms for me, Four of Cups, there's an offer of love on the table from this King of Swords. And again, you're receiving messages of this love. Two cards of messages. You're receiving messages of love. Plain and simply, it's trying to say you're going to receive an offer of love and you're not satisfied with it. You're not happy with it. And I feel it's because you already know what the outcome would be with this King of Swords.